Hey folks, Rich here, South Florida Beekeeping with Rich. I guess the best learning experience is to do something wrong. So here we go. We got a learning experience. So I love rapid feeders, but I got a little lazy and I did not take these rapid feeders off of hive number one and put a couple of these blocks down over the top of them because I figured it wouldn't be too long before we were getting into the roller coaster of dearth and bloom that is the way our summers go. And literally on my last inspection, I checked everybody, nothing in here. 3 weeks later, I checked the hive again, and look what they've done. Yeah.
Why don't you tell us what we're looking at?
Well,
Looks like burr comb to me.
yep. The bees came up in there and started building comb. Well, Rich, then shame on you. You must have, let them, you must not have given them enough room down below. No. You take the feeder shim off that these are in, and I'm checking the box immediately below, and I had 3 frames that were being festooned on. I mean, festooned on, folks. They were building comb in empty frames that I had given them, both in the honey super that was immediately underneath these that I'd put on, and the brood box underneath that. Both of them had empty frames that had been dropped in so that they had room, so that, it's done for swarming purposes, of course. There's really no good reason for them to feel like they had to come up and start building comb in here. There was plenty of open space for them down in their regular brood boxes, but they did it anyway. So my thought process had been, I'm giving them plenty of open comb, places to build. I can just leave these where they are. I don't really need to take them off. Yeah, that didn't work out that way. Only good part about this is they chase the small hive beetles up into here, and it's a good way to check for your small hive beetles and do a quick pop and kill, 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 kill. But just if you're using the rapid feeders, as I have so often advised doing, if you're not actually using them, if you're not feeding either dry sugar or syrup or anything else, I guess it's a better idea, as I've always done, just to have these little pieces handy and I just plop them over. And when next time I have to feed, I just put them back on again, because that was extremely scary trying to get this cover off, propolized heavily all the way around the edge and with good strong attachments for the burr comb. It was like inching it around, put it out in the sun, let it get nicely warmed up, because these are fairly flexible rather than a rigid plastic. But, you never know how far you're pushing it. Can't use a hive tool here. That's it. Just wanted to warn you that if you're using your rapid feeders, if you're not using them, go ahead and take them off. Don't want this to happen again. It's never happened to me before. I've been using these for more than 3 years, but bees are going to do what bees are going to do. The other 2 hives weren't doing it, but this one did.
Do you have a plan to clean those?
Oh yeah, I'll get them clean.
Just going to boil them?
No, I'm just going to scrape, 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 and then probably wash them with a little bit of alcohol.
But no hive tool?
Oh yeah, I'll use a hive tool to scrape out some of this. When I said no hive tool, I was not being serious about. I mean, I couldn't use a hive tool to pry this off.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I'll use a hive tool to clean them. Just a whole lot of scraping, and that's it. Beekeeping with Rich. I'll see you guys next time around. Like and subscribe.